There is no. All right, we're going to run mid, jump out the window, and split.
There we
go. And you're dead. The third there. So this is where you're questioning, should there be a swing? Well, it's into the 5-7, right? So he could just...
Here it is. Here's the play. Sets himself up for success. It was massive from Nerds to get both. You're right about liking the trade. It's full blind for Xantara. So he had no play. I don't know how much Magic could see, but this third as well was just...
Sense that 9 has a little extra to offer. He's a great individual and a great player.
9 is a gamer. I think that's the best way to put it. But like 9 is very legit. Like the first game could have been, oh yeah, he has just a good day and he's just coming in and he's happy, playing his thing and then being the IGL. But no, everything he's doing is calculated. Everything is smart. He's shooting hard. I don't know, and he's leading on top of that. So like he's the complete package, and he is hard carrying the fact that the Huns are even in overtime and even the games against Spirit.
100%, and even in some of the moments where, you know, the rounds or the moments slip through the Huns' fingers, it wasn't like frustrations in terms of like tilt. You can see
Great shot onto Kicks in here. He tries to play this
way above everyone else, but it's just a classic NiKo consistency performance. You can also see how he was animated, body language, he's calling, he's...
read between the lines in the Canadian interview, so let's give Neo the same treatment. What do you take away from that?
I guess we have to trust the process. I don't know about you, Nathan, but that doesn't sound confident to me.
No, definitely not. I mean...
Again. And here's the one tap from Device.
Active and being aggressive, you see it from his point of view behind him right here. He's running out of connector, you know, molotoving in towards T connector, nading in, and then he's just pushing into Pop Dog. Aggressive, disturbing, right? He want to fight this fight, and he's getting the fight. And not only is he winning the first fight, but guess what? He's getting a secondary kill as well, ignoring the molotov.
He's chasing ghosts. He's been so afraid of Mals and how many lurks that they've employed in this half, which is, I think, is full credit to them. We've got Spirit fully conditioned to be afraid of everything now. And one person who isn't once... it just feels like it's more viable to really try it over and over again, especially the late squeaky plays. I mean, these have always been a good option for the T side because you play right here. I mean, the flash could not be better, so it's just like, what is he even shooting at?
How?
Door guy for them. He was rotating down lower so frequently. His understanding in some of these hectic situations towards the B bomb site was such a blessing for Maus because he was getting multi-frags. Also, his entry work, if you can see some of these when it's the over-the-shoulder camera, he's completely blind. This is like this is an issue I brought up that in CS2 observing, it's a little hard to tell. Like, what did he shoot at there? Like, what is he shooting at? Like, people, look at, there's a dead guy on his screen right there. He's fully blind, and he just knew where to line up his crosshair. Like, that's so crazy. And when you're watching it live, because all we get is kind of like a slightly like washed out screen, you can't really always tell just how blind.
It's a new lease on life as they switch over to the other side. Double trade down the ramp. Perfect ending here for donk. And
brute force in, but ZywOo activates the bomb, doesn't go down. And looks absolutely
silly place, you know, like those awkward conversations like, oh, they don't have that great screen, you're still punished at times, but you can simply, there's more plays. That's pretty good.
So
here's the move.
Yeah, he didn't expect it. I ugly view models side of the game, because at the moment, if you're able to win consecutive off of these Tech 9s, at range, he controls that very well done, the same as last time.
So get that. Tuck on the box. Jimmy does so much work for the boys as well, gets the bomb loose, and then ZywOo has the proactivity to A.
That impeded by the flashes. So the early information at the rifle against the P250, all Spinx has to do in that the third kill. A bit of a boo-boo. See that molly?
It's there, Molly.
Oh, where's that molly come from?
I see. The tree.
Yeah, did he make noise? I'm not. No. Towards middle, you think, is this going to force a rotation? No. We don't believe what we're seeing. And they
days work for Eternal Fire. They have not done, you know, a single set strat out of spawn, committed to it, waited around, recommitted. For Emma to come up behind coffins and get this bomb plan out. They thought they moved with just enough haste to safely plant last tragedy over on Banana. Annual. It's the Na'Vi way, man. When a retake's coming in, they like to start it before the bomb goes down. They just kept putting more. So they had the right to not watch it for a second, and they were very... didn't believe that maybe they would be in mid as actively because of what happened to them over on B. And m0NESY to a situation where they're dead broke coming into an eco.